Hi, this week from America by the power of the Postal Service, well maybe the US Postal Service and the British, the two combined powers of the British and the American Postal Service brought me this exciting new box. It's the Clearhorizon Miniatures 15mm starter box from the Sigma event. I haven't even opened this yet, so I'm going to go down onto the stump here and open it out and show you the contents. So here we go. Six Sigma. Sorry about the light glare off there. Nice artwork, by the way, to start with. Great artwork. Oh, there's some baggies in there. I literally have not opened this until now, so you know it's not one of those pretend ones where I've opened it already. What else have we got in there? Ah, excellent. So we have some quick reference cards. Hades Reaper Squad. I know I've seen some of these painted up with that skull on the front of the helmet. It looks great. And you can see laser rifle range, damage, armor piercing, and area damage. So it's obviously got armor piercing 1 there on the, what's that? The squad attachment medium laser. And the other one is the Prime Hive aliens style. Am I allowed to call them aliens, or is aliens the word? So this is the Prime Hive ground swarm, 30-point grunt squad. And you can see they've got a bioplasma weapon which has got a 6-inch range, and CCW means close combat weapon, and that's a claw which does armor piercing. So these are nasty in that they do have a bit of a ranged sort of bio spit, plus they're pretty tough. 14 soak is quite good, and great assault at 5, so they're going to be nasty up front when they get in with those armor piercing claws, doing 8 damage. On the back side there are more. I won't go into those, so you know, if you're interested, have a look on Harold's website, on the Clearhorizon website, for more details. And oh, there's a mecha as well. Hades Recon mech, very nice. So the models themselves, a big bag. I can see straight away that Harold's got some really nice bases in there for 15mm models. You don't often see those around, so it's great to have those done. So those are the bases, and for my own benefit I'm going to put them on here and measure them. So ooh, they're exactly 20mm, so it's a 20mm base. So you get plenty of those in the pack. Let's pour the rest of the stuff out onto the stump here. Get rid of that baggie. Oh, I can see the walker. So some nice dice. In fact, very clean looking dice, very sharp, good quality dice. And then there's basically a mix between a baggie of the alien type models, the Hive Swarm, and some smaller component parts there for those. And then you've got the squads. So try and tidy this up a wee bit. And these are the Hive flying swarm creatures. So we can get them out of the bag. And you see very nice castings, interesting structure, kind of a bug-like, but also kind of a lizard slash alien thing going on in one go, slash insect. So you can see how the wings slot into the back, and then there's 2 front attacking claws that fit on, and space underneath where you could put them on a flight base of sorts as well. So yes, So they've got the rear claws already on, and you put the two sort of slashing claws on at the front. So nice models. And I believe I can bring those up in a bit more detail. Well, there's the artwork for them. Let me just bring that up. So you can see the artwork with that sort of bug insectoid style. And then the prime ground swarm. You can see a painted set there. Again, nice looking models with that sort of claw style and a stinger on those. And this is in fact the full Sigmar event that you can purchase on the Clearhorizon's website. And you can see the full range there. So let's see if I can bring that up to show what's on this pack. The ground swarm, the flying swarm, which I just had on the stump, and I should move those out of the way so I can show some of the other models. This is the, in front of which I'm now pulling out, is the actual Hades Reaper team. Which are these ones up here? Oops. These ones up here. And you can see the walker there as well. And that's that single model with the sword, the cur, operative cur. So I'll go back to the stump view and just get a close-up in on the detail on these. Very nice 15mm scale detailing. I'd say they're about 18mm tall, but I like this style of character model where instead of looking like a stumpy short 15mm, the models are more in proportion in terms of like humanoid style. And you can see the full set here. You got one guy kneeling, it looks like he's on comms. And again, just to sort of show you with the base, you can see how you'd mount it on the base and then you could texture around it. Over to the walker. It has the pilot crew moulded in. Again, some great detailing on there. I love that sort of engine with, or is it a weaponry? It's weaponry with the sort of sensor cluster on there as well. Great detailing. And I can see that's the rocket pack that goes on the shoulder. I'm not going to get it to stay though. I'm not going to get it to stay, but you can sort of see how it looks. And these weapon pods are sort of underslung. I can see they come up right up and underneath there. It's a nice looking piece of kit. Sort of chicken walker style, forming the safety cage, or roll cage, however you want to call it. So that's that kit. And it's called a Hades Light Recon Mech. Then we have that fantastic Chaos exclusive, Kickstarter exclusive, which is still for sale. And the operative cur, very nicely modelled. I like the sword a lot of detail on there. Again, nice stance with the foot up on the ammo crate. Great detail for sort of 15-18mm scale. So I guess you could say we're suffering a slight scale creep in the 15mm gaming world, as in models are beginning to stretch up to 18mm, which just seems to be the sort of natural more natural looking scale. A sort of baggy trouser look. Baggy trousers, not really baggy trousers are they, but they're kind of your khakis. And they've got plenty of sort of interesting gear and components carried as a repair crew. And then this guy's got his sort of visor flipped up. So those are nice. And then I'm going to attempt it, but I'm not going to be able to show these in very much detail because there are so many components to them. But if you remember from the image I showed on the website, this is sort of the rear tail section, and then you have a front mouth. I think this is the front mouth. That's the over top style with the face fitting on the front there, and then the pair of legs along the sides. In fact, you've got this sort of inbuilt section there to fit them together with, that sits over the back, making it somewhat easy. When I say fits over the back, I mean there's side sockets. I'm not going to be able to show those very well. Fingers are very clumsy, but you can see there's a side area there where the legs will glue into, and it's not going to be too difficult to get those together with that socket in place. So slightly fiddly, but very nice models when you see the result of those. Let me just go back and see if I can pull those up on the website again. Yeah, so the prime ground swarm. There you can see the side legs going in to that glue point, and then the head with the pincer style. Well, what would you call those? Proboscis or feelers? Feelers. Those are feelers. So great, and still available on the Clearhorizon's website. So nice stuff. So the last thing is a very small Gruntz introductory rules booklet. So you've got the stat cards which kind of get you going, but there's also a set of introductory rules telling you about the game and the turn basics, unit activation, movement, run actions, shoot actions and ranged combat as well. And on the back it has the sort of modifier table, assault and close combat, morale. So it kind of covers the range of the game and would allow you to play immediately, actually, if you were to pick that up and then pair that with the nice game cards that are in there. So that would get you started straight away without any extra rules, playing with a couple of units. So it's nice stuff. And thanks to Harold from Clearhorizon Miniatures for incorporating Gruntz into his model range. So thanks for listening into this video on the Clearhorizon's 2-player box set, and it has the Gruntz quick start rules in there as well, enough to get you started, and some interesting alien actions, some flying ones and some ground hive models. And generally they look great, really nice high levels of detail, and you know, I'm desperate to get them into a game really. I'd like the hive in particular to try them with that close combat nastiness that they have. So thanks again for joining and listening in, and I hope you got something out of this quick overview of the Clearhorizon miniatures. Thank you.